Welcome back to Game Galaxy and happy Valentine's Day today. Today I wanted to give you a quick list of 5 games that are great to play as couples. Some of these games I've already given full reviews on, so if you want to learn more about them, be sure to check out the links at the end of the video. But starting at number 5 is Goof Troop for Super Nintendo. Goof Troop is an excellent puzzle action-adventure game where you can play as Goofy and Max on a quest to save their neighbors Pete and PJ, who have been kidnapped by pirates. Goofy and Max track the pirates to an island and begin following the trail to rescue their friends. This game borrows elements from A Link to the Past and is really a great game to play cooperatively as you solve puzzles and battle enemies together. There are tons of different weapons and items, and the game is extremely accessible even if the person doesn't have a lot of video game experience. Number 4 is more of an all-encompassing series of games, and this is an easy option. Any of the Traveler's Tales Lego games based on different movie franchises or whatever franchises. I'm gonna go with Lego Pirates of the Caribbean that you're gonna see because I absolutely love this one. If by any chance you've never tried a Lego game, it's just a simple puzzle action adventure game that involves traversing through stages, solving puzzles, collecting Lego bits, and fighting off enemies. The best feature about this game is that there are unlimited lives, so in addition to being a good game for couples, it's also a great game to play with your kids or younger family members. All of the Lego games play practically the same, and there are a wide variety of franchises that have been licensed, like Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Batman, and the list goes on. So pick one that interests you and have fun. Number 3 is another all-encompassing category, and that's the cinematic adventure game, where your choices directly outcome the story. And for this I'm going to highlight Until Dawn for PS4. Not only is this great because it plays like a teen slasher movie, but there are multiple characters, about 8 I believe, to play from, and you can just decide to split up who will control what character between the two of you. This game has a lot of jump scares, which is great fun to share with a loved one. Some other games that fall into this genre that have many different characters that you switch off playing are Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit, Heavy Rain, and the Telltale Game of Thrones game. Game of Thrones. Number 2 I just recently covered in a full review, and that's Gauntlet Legends on the Sega Dreamcast. I proclaim this as the best couch co-op game that ever was and will be, and I stand by those words with conviction. The gameplay is simple enough that even a non-gamer can pick it up and have fun. There are many different releases of this game, but you're looking at the Sega Dreamcast version, and this is my recommended version. You travel through 4 different realms to recover magical runestones so that you can destroy and banish an evil demon named Scorn to the underworld forever. It's such a great quest that has simple RPG elements and has a great cast of characters. One note is that if you choose to play the Dreamcast version, make sure you play it using a VGA box or VGA cable. The difference is night and day. When I did my full review on it 2 weeks ago, I was missing one small adapter to be able to capture the footage, and I recorded the gameplay for the review on composite. I've since got that adapter, and you can see the difference in quality on screen between composite and VGA output, and there's no question about it. For the record, Gauntlet Legends is my favorite game to play with anybody. Finally, the last game I want to highlight is a game I thought I'd never play, get into, or look into, and it wasn't until 2.5 months ago till my friend called me up and raved about it, so I ended up buying it on Steam. And initially I bought it because I'm like, okay, not my kind of game, but I'll play with my friend. But all of a sudden things just clicked, and before I knew it, Steam had clocked me at 72 hours. And that game is Terraria. Or Terraria, I don't know, how do you say it? Most everybody has probably heard of it or tried it, but this game has been dubbed as the 2D Minecraft, and it pretty much is, but it definitely has its own charm to stand on, and my personal tastes enjoy the 2D cutesy anime art style over Minecraft's pixelated 3D approach. This is an action-adventure sandbox rogue type game where it's about discovery and crafting things out of nothing, and that's where I think the draw is for these kind of games, is that you can just create and build whatever is in your mind. You start the game with nothing more than a copper sword, pickaxe, and axe, and your first goal is to build a safe house because at night zombies and monsters come out and try to attack, but most of the game will take place underground as you dig and discover new and exciting places. You'll mine different minerals and materials that will allow you to craft new weapons, items, and armor, as well as getting awesome things like magical unicorns to ride. My wife and I love playing this game together, and it's fun to build and discover your own little world together. Playing this game by yourself is not the same experience as playing with another person, and this is my highest rated game to play with that special someone. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're single and not in a relationship, all these games I mentioned still apply to being great games to play with your friends. And if you find yourself without a lover and friends today, just remember that I love you.